Yeah, students, I will just open the program. You can see this. So this is the program just before, once the meeting is started, I just write this program. Okay, here first line, first program is what? Can you say the first program? Can you recall that? First homework program I'm asking. What's your first homework program? We want to get the string, that is the program want to count how many a, that is small a or capital A. Okay, so it want to count the number of a, that is the specific characters is present in the given string, isn't it? Am I right? That is your first program, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can see result students started to see this. Okay, so you can see the first line, str equal to input, enter your sentence. Okay, so str is a variable, receive the sentence from the user. So the user may give the sentence, for example, one sentence or two sentence. Okay, whatever it may be, paragraph also too. Okay, so we got into the str. Now we are opening the file, a.open of sample.txt. The file name I just given sample.txt. Okay, one more thing, if the file is already there, I mean last program and all we are collecting our the names, no, the volleyball tournament names, all those things, we are using the sample.txt. What will happen? We are opening the writing mode, so previous data will be erased and new data what we are going to store it, that will be stored. Okay, so in order to avoid the erase means we need to open in append mode. Okay, that we are going to see today. Okay, I will explain this program for your what is the thing, for boost up your this curiosity to create the program. For that purpose I'm just doing the first homework. Okay, let you see, a equal to, we are opening the function. A is what? Can you say what is a? A is file. What is it? File object. Okay, so using this object only we can able to access the file. What is the file name? Can you say? Hello, answer it. What is the file name?
Sample.txt.
Sample.txt. Okay, txt is a extension, it is a text file. Okay, w, what mode we are opening the file? In which mode we open the file? We are opening the file.
Sir, first is write mode.
Yeah, I'm asking about, yeah, this second line only. First is writing mode. We write mode, we are opening it. Okay, then a dot write of str. Then what will happen? This statement, what it is doing?
It will write what the string it got.
Yes, for example, the user, yeah, the user given the string that will be stored in str. Then the str will be returned. What is stored in the str, that statement or the sentence will be returned into the file. Okay, what does the file mean? Sample.txt. How we are writing means, here the a, that is very important. What is a means? It is a file object to access the file. Okay, so don't get confused. Then we are closing the a file, that is that object. Okay, then c equal to 0. What is c? Can you say? Here in this program,
C is variable.
yes, it is a normal variable. That value we given 0, because to count the value we declare the variable. That is the use of this variable. Okay, for this, whenever you are writing the program, better you will just put on a hashtag and write your command line. Okay, for counting the to count the a. Okay, count number of a. Likewise you can write, means it will be easy for understanding. Okay, just it is a programmer thought. Okay, then you can see a equal to, again we are using a equal, same object we are using. Previous object we open, we close, that's all. Okay, now we are using the, again we are opening the file. In which mode we are opening the file? Second time, in which mode we are opening the file?
Read mode.
Read mode. Please listen, students, listen carefully, that is very important. Okay, so first time we open in write mode, we return, we return in this, in the file, then we close the file also too. Okay, then second time we are opening the file, for which mode means in reading mode. So we are going to read from the file. We are not writing, we are not about to write anything into the file, but we are going to read from the file. Okay, so then you can see this, for loop we are using, because the statement may contain whatever n number of lines. Okay, so you can see for I in a dot read, I am saying read function. Okay, read function, what it will do? It will read each character, right? So we have seen read, read line, read lines. Okay, so read function, what it will do? It will read all the data in which mode? I mean, in which form? Character form. It will be. Please answer it. Okay, it will read all the data. We didn't pass any argument. Okay, see, in the read function we didn't pass any argument. That's what will happen. All the data which is stored in the file, it will be read. How it will be read means one by one. So a dot read contains all the characters which is be stored in the file. Okay, the first character will be assigned to I. Okay, then you can see if I equal to a, whether it is capital A, or I equal to small a. Okay, if it is the letter is a, means C value will be increased by 1. Okay, likewise the for loop will be executed till the last character. Okay, so all the characters it will be executing. Okay, finally we are closing the file, we are printing the C value. Okay, we will write the small statement also. The number of A or this capital A also we can occurred in the sentence, in the file. Okay, in the file also we can give. File is, likewise we can give a statement. Okay, we are asking to print the C. What is C value? All the A value will be added. For example, if it is found 1A means C value will be increased. If it is not, means the character is not equal to A, means we didn't mention any else part, then again the for loop will be executed. Have you understand this first program? This is your answer for your first program. Have you understood? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just saving it. I'm just running this program. You can see. So it's asking to enter the sentence. Hi, this is computer science CS class. Okay, so this is the sentence. Okay, you know, just I'm entering the number of A or A is present in 1. Is it 1? Yeah, of course. A class 1A is there, no? So it found occurred in the file is 1. So or else we can one time, likewise we can alternate the sentence. Okay, so the program is successfully finding the particular variable from the file. That is notable point. Okay, that is it will read from the file. You can see, I will open the sample file. See, this is the I typed. This is hi, this is CS class. This is the content is stored in the sample.txt file. Okay, so from the file it is the reading how many A are there, or how many the specified characters are there in the file. Okay, have you understood this program? Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Let me go for the slide. Let me go for the topic also. 1 minute. So these are all the questions. Okay, let you answer the second question. Can anyone explain me what is second question? You explain better. If I instead of me, if you explain me, it will be fine. Can you explain what is the second question? Write a program to read content of file and display I in the place of E. So let you tell that how will you find, how will you replace? You can see this. Tell anyone, just see the screen and started to answer. I'm waiting for your answer only. Tell, man. What happened?
So we should
Yes.
sir, we should use read line, sir.
Read line. Okay. Actually, what is the program? For what purpose the second program is? It is used for
Sir,
what?
the program should read the content of the file which is given by the user, and it
Good.
should replace the place of I in replace E instead of I. And all other content should be the same as the user has given.
Okay. So it want to replace it. Okay, so you can see first we are opening we need to read the file as you said, and it want to find the letter I, capital I only they mentioned. Okay, so we no need to bother about the small I. So we will open the display the I, capital I. Then if capital I is there, means we should use the replace function. Can you remember that replace function we dealt in the second chapter, the sting? Okay, so replace function, I think in the third functions we discussed. Okay, so replace function, what is the thing? Sting dot, what is the sting name? Dot replaceable character. Okay, whatever I is there, it want to replace. Okay, that is the second thing. Let you can see the third program. Likewise, it want to replace each character if it is equal to I means. Okay, just think like that. Okay. Then third one, write a program to read the content of the file and display number of uppercase character and digits are present. What are the functions might use it in the third program? Tell the function name alone. We want to find, display. We not only find, we need to display. Display means we need to print that characters, uppercase characters as well as
Upper
digits.
and is digit.
Very good. Is upper and is digit function. By using this function, we can check whether the character is upper or is digit. Okay, if it is means we want to ask the print that character. Okay, better we want to use read function. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, second program around you try, because one more concept I want to teach for the second program. Okay, so don't worry about the second program. First program, you just try it. And third program, it is definitely you can do it. And fourth program, count the how many vowels in it. You already written one program. Can you remember using the if condition or list? How many vowels are there? Okay, likewise here, third program you can write it. Okay, fourth program, write a statement in Python to open, this is very careful, to open a text file news.txt so the new content can be returned. Okay, that means what? The file handle we need to write, that's all. Write a statement. After once we open the file, we need to write a statement into it. And second thing, write a statement in Python to open the text file so that existing content can be read. So first thing, read mode, that is 5a, we need to open the file in write mode, and 5b, we need to open the file in read mode. Okay, then you can see, write a statement, 5c I am reading. Okay, write a statement in Python to open a text file. What should be a text file name? The name also they mentioned. So we should not change the file name. Okay, news.txt, so that the new content can be returned after the previous content. Can you answer the 5c? In which mode we need to open? 5c, in which mode we need to open? Because they are saying the new content can be returned after the previous content. So previously we opened the file in write mode, we return something. Okay, then again we need to open the file, and which mode we need to open? Again we need to write.
Open mode.
Very good. By using open mode, if you open the file, means the previous content won't delete. It will not delete, and the new content also we can able to write into it. Okay, so we need to open in open mode. So what is the key for open mode? Likewise, W or R, what is the key in order to open in open mode? A. Okay, A is the that is a keyword for opening in a open mode. That is mode name. Okay, mode character. Okay, let you see the sixth one. Write a function stop count is in Python to read the content. So this is a function name. What the function want to do means read the content from of the file writer.txt. So writer.txt, we need to create a file. In that file you can write whatever data. Okay, just type 2 or 3 sentences, or type 2 or 3 names, that is enough. Okay, then the function is what is it? Is to up. Okay, is to up count. Okay, that is the function name. That function wants to read the content to count and display the occurrence. Okay, that is occurrence of is to up. Can you understand? So how many is the word is there, present is there? Okay, for example, this is CS class, this is the content. Okay, how many is there are? Only one. This is CS class. Okay, IES is there. So how many twos are there? How many ups UP are there? They give an example also. Okay, if you read this example, you can see the pointer. If you read means how many is, how many two, how many up, the characters, I mean the words are there present in the file. So that is the use of the function. The function want to do that job. Okay. Likewise, the second program, I mean seventh program also, starting either with A or E. So we need to find it. Okay, that is the line should be. So we can use the read line function. Each read line function we can check the first character. Okay, like this we can do it. See how it is. They given it. A clean environment is necessary for our good health. That is what they are asking for. Displays the line which started with the either E or A or E. So the second line won't print because the second line start with W. So we should not print to the second line. Okay. If the line is start with the character A or E, okay, then only we have to print. This is the 7 programs part. Okay. So I just given a I hope that I given an idea to you how you want to do this, which functions you want to do, the oral idea, because I already said this homework will be recorded for internal purpose. Okay. The board has planned many things. Okay. So internal marks will be based on the given the unit test or test which you are attending and the homeworks also. Okay. Because nowadays they are planning to do it. So that's what the homework is very important. So you should submit. I clearly mention even the homework file I am giving in the WhatsApp group also. Okay. Let me go to the today's class. Okay. Today we are going to see about the write function. Okay. So write, we already returned the data into the file. So just to be a recap, we will do it. Okay. So write function, there are 2 types of write functions are there. You can see write function. Another one is write lines function. There is no write line function, write lines only, no double changes. Please note down these things. Okay. So write function and write lines function. From the name itself, you can understand. Write means it will write the each character by character. Write lines means it will write the line into the file line by lines. Okay, you can see the sentence also too. Okay, writes string, that is str1 is suppose your data means it will file referred by the file handle. Okay, this is the file handle, that is whatever we given a dot write whatever. Okay, the object. Okay, then second line write lines, write lines writes all the strings in the list, that is we should given as a list. Okay, list L, because list is suppose L means as line into the file. Okay, line by line it will be read, it will be write. Okay, so 2 functions are there, write function, write lines function. Okay, let me see the example for your better understanding. Okay, so write function W mode, you know that we already typed in the volleyball tournament. Okay, so how to write the names, enter the name, we return the name also, and we have seen how to store the name into it. Okay, here the function they are using the for loop as we are using. Okay, first line is what? My file equal to open student.txt write mode. The entire line is called as what? What is the entire line? What we are named as the entire line? The first line of this, very good, file handle, good. So that is the thing. And next you see for, we are using the loop for I in range 3. So that's what it will, the loop will execute 3 times. Okay, so that is confirmed. Now we are getting the name by using the input function. So the name will be stored in the variable name. Okay, next you can see my file dot write name. Okay, so we are using we are writing into the file. Okay, using the file object, name will be returned into the file. /n they given, instead of it want to print in next line, no, I mean next name want to store in next line, no, that's what we are using /n. Okay, we used what? Plus /n we are using. Okay, we used in our program. Can you recall it? In our volleyball tournament, we can, yeah, that program we used in another method. Okay, not an issue. They are using 2 lines, but we used only 1 line, not an issue. Then you can see likewise the 3 times the loop will get the name, and finally the file will be closed. We are closing the file, we are printing the name, data saved successfully. Okay, this is the things. Okay, that if you open the file you can see the names which we entered. Okay, and second one in write mode, let you can understand that now that is what they are coming to tell. In write mode we are opening it. Okay, you can see the boxes, the highlighted one. Now we can observe the while writing the data using W mode, the previous content of existing file will be overwritten. That is, it will be erased and new content only will be saved. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we discussed regarding this. Okay, if you want to add a new data without overwriting, so already the names are there. Without overwriting, we need to save the next name also. Then we should use append mode. Okay, using append mode, the new name will be added. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, then they are using in append mode. You can see previously Ravi, Dinesh, Suresh, the three names are there. But while you are running the second time this program, we are opening the file in append mode. So what will happen? It will write, we can write into the file where at the last of the file, end of the file. Okay, once the Suresh is completed, the cursor will be before the fourth line. Okay, then we are entering the name, the three names we entered, that will be stored one by one: Amir, Shahrukh and Salman. Okay, so these names are entered in the next after to it. Okay, in append mode. So what will happen? The previous data won't be deleted. You can see the cursor. The previous data won't be deleted, and as well as the new data also stored successfully or stored safely in the file. Okay, so that is the use of append mode. Append mode is really very much useful whenever we are doing in the real-time programs. Okay, definitely we should use append mode only in the real-time program. For example, we discussed in our own program, we are collecting the name list. Okay, one by one class we are collecting it. Okay, we want to write into it. Okay, for example, I given on homework to you. What is the thing? You are going to class by class and collecting the data in which tournament or which event the students are willing. Okay, so for each tournament, for each event we need to allot one file. Okay, for volleyball one file, basketball one file. Okay, for example, 2 events we are going to conduct means. Okay, in basketball event we got the name. After that we are stored the name. For example, we got the 3 names that is stored in the basketball file. Okay, then again we are opening the football file that we are storing into it. Okay, then again we are going to the third class. Another 3 members are coming and the students is asking, these boys also like to join in the basketball. Then what is the thing? Again we need to open. No, so if you open in write mode, that's what I'm coming to tell. So if you open in write mode, previously collected data, the data will be erased. Okay, so far how many data you collected, that will be wasted. Okay, so very cleverly you have to open the file in append mode. So what will happen? The previous data also there, the newly you are going to add some names. No, that names also will be stored successfully and the previous data also saved properly. Okay, so there is no damage for the previous data and the updating data also too. Okay, that is names also too. Okay, so very we want to use cleverly, or we need to think before whether we are before opening the file. That is very important point. Okay, before opening the file we need to think in which mode we are opening it. We can open in read mode, not an issue. Read mode doesn't made any changes into the program. Question will be asked like this in board exam. Okay, they will give the file handle in read mode, afterwards write mode, again read mode. Whether the previous data will be erased or not, such type of questions will be asked. Okay, write mode if you are opening, not an issue. First time only we should open the file in write mode. Second time if you are opening the same file in write mode means previous content will be deleted. That is the notable point. Okay, first time only we should open the file in write mode. Second time if you opened means suppose second time if you run the program or in the same program itself, if your second time you open the file in write mode means previous content will be deleted completely. Okay, this is very important points. Based on this, definitely questions will be asked in the exam. Okay, so note this point. Okay, so for that, what is the solution means? As you said, append mode. Okay, so append by using the append mode, the data won't be erased. Let me go to the next one. Okay, write lines function. This is the thing, you can see the inside the for loop we use name plus /n in the single line itself. You can see employee.txt, it is another file. So my list equal to, you can listen, my list equal to the list. Okay, it's empty list for I in range. So we are going to enter the three names. Okay, name equal to, we got the employee name, my list of, you can see my list dot append of name. So we are writing into the name. Okay, writing the name into the employee dot, emp file. Okay, then you can see my file dot write lines my list. Okay, here you can see this my list of dot append. What is the thing? It is a list name. Don't get confused with the object as well as the list. Can you understand this? Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Here my list is what?
It's a file. Sorry, it's
Nah.
a list.
Yeah, it's a list. My file is what? My file.
It's a
They
file
give.
object.
It is a file object. Very good. See, this type of twisting question, very simple changes. Okay, we know everything, but by seeing the word, we will think we are writing into the file. Likewise, we are thinking. You can see in the for loop, we didn't write anything into the file. You can see in the first name, we got the name. That name will be appended to the list. So far in the for loop, we didn't write anything to the into the file. That is very notable point. So we are storing in the list only. Okay, we are storing the three names because the loop will execute 3 times. So all the 3 names will be stored in list one by one. Okay, that is a 1 by 1 means next line, because we are using /n. That's what. Okay, then next line you can see outside from the loop. Okay, my file, by using the object, we are using the object, file object, my file dot write lines. Yeah, write lines from where? From the list. What is write lines of my list? What is my list? It's a list. Okay, the list contains the 3 names one by one. Okay, that lines, because it is a 3 line. No, Aman is a first line, Naman is a second line, and Chaman is a third line. Okay, the 3 names in the separate lines. So all the lines will be returned into the file using the file object. Then finally we are closing the file and we are just giving a print statement. Okay, so please note, please see this program. Have you understood this program? Write lines function.
Yes,
Yeah, how to use the list in order to store the multiple data. Okay, if you want to store all the data, the code will be more. Okay, instead of, we can store, for example, you can see this, we are getting the employee name, not an issue. Employee name, employee date of birth, employee salary, employee ID, like this we are getting all the details of the employee. That all the details want to store in a single line or multiple line, it may be different. So we want to store means definitely we should use a list. That is very important. Okay, let me see the next program. Okay, this is a record, very important program. Definitely this program will be asked in the board exam. Okay, sure about that. Okay, in not only board exam, board practical also, this program will come. Very listen carefully. Okay, writing string as a record to the file. So we are getting the string and we are storing into the file. Okay, first line, what is the first line? We are creating the file object, file handle we are creating. File object is my file. Can anyone answer it? Can anyone explain instead of me? Because I want you hear your voice also too. Nobody? Yeah, please. Yes.
sir. In my file, it's file object. It is opening book.txt file in the append mode,
Okay.
sir.
Good. Very good.
Then we have assigned y value to ans variable,
Okay.
and we have written the loop while
Yes.
answer is equal to y,
Yes.
and it's
Condition
true.
true.
It will
Yes.
get it to the it will get
Yes.
it to the loop.
Correct. Then,
We are getting the book number
yeah.
in BNO
BNO is a
B number,
variable.
and
Yeah. We are getting the
yes, sir.
numerical data, that is integer data, that is stored in BNO. Good. Yes, please.
And B name is also a variable. We are getting the book name in the form of string.
Okay. Hmm. Correct. We got the
And
string.
author we are getting an author variable. We are getting author name
Yes.
as a string.
Very good.
Then price we are getting as integer, book price.
Hmm. Okay. Then finally, next one is
Then finally we are adding all concatenation of all strings.
brec
We are
equal to,
converting
yes,
all the
concatenation.
integers.
Ah,
We are
B,
converting also the integers
hmm.
into string and concatenating all the things.
Very good, very good. So for that here, we cannot add, as you know, we cannot add the string plus integer or integer plus string. Strings, all the strings we can concatenate. That's why we are converting into the string by using the str constructor or by using the str functions. Okay, good. Then we are concatenating. We are concatenating comma also. You can see we are adding one comma also, no separator, isn't it? BNO plus
Yes,
double
sir.
quotes comma, yeah, likewise we are adding it. Finally, what is the next
Finally we are
line? Go ahead.
writing into the file object.
Yeah, brec, all the string will be stored as in form of, now what is the data type of brec? Can you say brec is of what is the data type of brec? Brec,
String only, sir.
very good, string. So finally we are, yeah, go ahead, go ahead, correct only,
Using the write function,
use
we are
correct.
writing the file object.
Okay. Next, yeah, we are writing it. Next, we are
And
getting again, yes.
answer variable, we are getting
Again we are getting
input.
the answer. If we are giving y means, it will be the loop will, what will happen?
Again it will go.
Yes, suppose we didn't give, instead of suppose we given n or some other character, means because we didn't specify any options here in this
Stop
program.
and it will close the file.
Yeah, it will close the file. Then what will happen? The data will be stored successfully in the file. You can see the output also in this end of the slide. 1 comma letter C, it is a book name, and Yashwant is the author name, and 5,000, that is the price of the book. Okay. Second, CS with Python, that is 2 is what? Book number, no? So CS with Python, that is computer science with Python, Sumita Arora 595. And third, Java complete reference, Herbert Schill and 7000. Okay, this is the what is the thing? The data we store in the line by line. So how beautifully we are storing the data into the things. We need this. What this line is very important. I'm showing the cursor. The brec file is, brec equal to str of bno plus adding the comma plus name plus author. Likewise, we are storing. You can see the output. 1 comma book name comma author comma price in the output, and sorry, in the file I'm saying, not in the output. So in the output, how beautifully we are getting the details, add more. Why? If you are giving means book number 2, book number 3, likewise it is printing it. Okay, so in the file the data will be stored very nicely in the line by line. Okay, because of our thinking, we should use the comma, we should use the space. Likewise, if you are using means, very beautiful way we can arrange we can store the data. Okay, this is an example why I just explain you people. Really appreciate Selvaram. He explained very nicely. Okay, thank you, Pa. Thank you so much. Okay, so you can see this research students also, I want that. Okay, you also want to think how the function is working it. Okay, let you see, you can create it. Now come to our project. For example, in starting of the thing, we are collecting the data, no, for volleyball tournament. Now, for example, whatever tournament. Okay, so volleyball tournament, we collecting the name, standard, section, okay, gender, phone number, Aadhaar number. So these details. So this much of details also. For example, school name, whatever things. Okay, so we can get this much of details from the student, and we can store in a single line. So now you learned how to store all the data in a single line. Have you thought out this? Could you understand this? How to apply in
Yes,
our
sir.
concept? Yes, good. So likewise, we can also do our own thing. Okay, this is the concept. Okay, today who is absent? Do we see who is absent? That 12 members are
All
there.
present, sir.
NCERT all present. Sri Raman, Kribanandam, Sri Raman, and who's the again absent is? Now somebody's left.
Sir, now Rajshekhar is not here, sir.
Okay, Rajshekhar, before he attended, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Kribanandam, Sri Raman, and one more. We need many members. 13 are there. We need the rest of the students, no? Who are all? Can you say?